Hi there, it's me Sanjay here. Welcome to AI Masterclass Series Day 4. So this session is about real-time moving object detection and tracking using computer vision. So before going on to the session, I would like to welcome the people who are all present here. So first of all, here we have Geeta Babu. Hi, good evening. And Yuvraj, hi. And CS, hi. And Unknowns Akash, hi, good evening. And Patel, hi, good evening. And Chandu, hi. Rahul Rapfi, hi. And Saddam, hi. Sinu, hi. Durga Shankar, hi. Good evening. And Pratik, hello. Gokulanand, hi. Good evening. Thank you so much mentioning my name, guys. And Prem Kumar, hi. Jayshree, hi. Utin, hi. And Shahid, hi. Jayshruti, hi. Good evening. And Sai Kishore, hi. Sai Kishore. And Rajiv, hi. And Nusa, hi. Anikat, hi. Virat, Mansi, Vineet, Gaurav, Durga. Hi. Hello, all. It's really running fast. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much for your warm welcome. So, I hope you all excited for this session. If you are super excited for the session, you just post, I'm super excited, Sanjay, in your live chat. So, here there is an announcement. So, attendance link will be available around 4:30 p.m. So, once the session is completed, start filling up the attendance form. Until then, please don't rush up for the attendance form. Okay, so let us directly jump on to the practical session, guys. So, up to now, what are all the stuffs we have did now? So we have installed the Python and we have configured the environmental variables to access the Python and to install the libraries from the command window. So for that we have configured the Python in the environmental variables, and then we have learned how to install a library, how to uninstall a library, how to install based on its version, and how to import a library, and how to check it out the library's version, and the basic programming. So these are all the stuffs which we have learned up to now, right? Yeah, thank you so much, guys. A lot of people are posted. I'm super excited. Gokul Anand and Gulliver and Suma Patel and Girija. Okay, it's wonderful, guys. Thank you so much. Okay, so let us go for the first kind of examples. So here we are going to especially work on computer vision examples. Okay, so the first example, that is example 1. So let us go into the straight on to the hands-on. Okay, so before that I would like to show some images. So yeah, so here we have some of the images, guys. Okay, so I'm going to delete the rest of the images. Okay, I have two images. One is sample1.png and sample2.png. So this is a Pantech Solutions logo, and Pantech, this is sample2.png, which is Python logo. Okay, so we are here, we are going to learn how to use or how to import the images, or how to work with the images, how to transform the images. So those stuffs we are going to learn from the session. So I hope you will do with as a hands-on, okay, with me. Okay, so the first program, which is first of all, we need to import the libraries. As we have already discussed, there are some of the libraries like CV2, Immutals, and then other libraries too, like Keras, TensorFlow. There are other overall libraries are there. So out of that, here, first of all, we are going to use computer vision library. So import CV2. Okay, so this is the first library which we have imported, and import Immutals. So I hope you all know. So Immutals library will be helpful for manipulating in images, like doing a resize or transforming. So those kind of purpose we can use this Immutals library. Okay, so whatever the things, guys, whenever we used to write a programming, so I think you guys all know. So whenever you used to write a C programming, so on the time you used to write like #include studio.h or #include conio.h. So these are all the headers which we used to include. Same as like based on our application or based on the concept which we are going to work on. So based on that, we need to import the required libraries in our program. So first of all, here we have imported the computer vision, that is CV2 library, and then Immutals library, and then img is equal to, so user defined variable is equal to cv2.imread. Okay, this simple syntax. Okay, cv2.imread of sample2.jpg. Okay, we are going to read this image. Okay, sorry, this one. Okay, sample2.jpg. Okay, so this is what the image we are going to load it now. Okay, so we are going to read that images with its extension. So extension is also main thing. So here it is a jpg format, so we are going to read that image in the jpg format. And the lot of people used to face a lot of problem like not found error or something. So some kind of error where they can't able to find out the image. So first of all, I would like to show that error. So I'm going to give the wrong name for my image. Okay, to read it. Okay, run and then run module. Okay, what is the error, guys? So please note down the error, because the error is the main thing apart from your development works, because we used to spend a lot more times on spending of to remove the errors. Okay, what is the error here? Attribute error. None type object has no attribute shape, which means it can't able to find out the image, or it can't able to find out the frame. So that is the error. So whenever you are facing the error, so which means you have not given this file name properly. So that is going to be the first possibility of the error. Okay, I hope you all having your notebooks with you. If you have your notebooks with you, just please post. I have Sanjay in your live chat. Okay, so the first thing, whenever we used to face that error, that it can't able to find, or that shape, that kind of error, so that means that it can't able to acquire the frame from the camera, or else the image file name which we have specified, it is not available. Okay, so and another also, that is the first problem, guys. So you just want to check out the file name. So if you are facing that error, you just want to check out the file name. That is the first possibility of the error. And what is the second possibility is, the second possibility is your image may be located in different category or different directory, and your code may be in the different directory. So on the time also you will face the error. So on that scenario, whenever your image which is present in the different directory, you just want to copy the directory, and we just want to paste it in this, inside this double quotes. Okay, thank you so much, guys. Manas, Gopi Krishna, and Pavan Kumar, and Gautam Verma. There are a lot of people have posted that I have. It's wonderful, guys. If you don't have, please note it down. Okay, so whenever you are getting the error, which is whenever I'm like not specifying the image name properly, the file name properly, you will get this error. So attribute error. None type object has no attribute shape. So whenever you used to get this kind of error, which means that it can't able to get the frame from the image, it can't able to get the image from your directory, or it can't able to acquire the frame from the camera. So this is the error, guys. Okay, please note it down. Okay, so that is the two things we need to check it out. Once, the file name. So what is the file name and its extension, which is same or not, so based on the image which we have in our current directory. The second possibility is, if your image is located in a different category, a different directory, so that can be loaded with the help of by specifying the directory. Okay, that is the command. Okay, so I hope you got this cv2.imread function, which will be helpful for reading an image from our local directory. Okay, and then if you want to resize an image, so if you want to resize an image, so for that we can use this library called immutals.resize. Okay, so as I've already discussed, guys. So while talking about a Python programming, based on the different libraries, we can use different libraries to handle the images. For an example, you can use Pillow to load an image. You can use computer vision to resize an image. You can use immutals to resize an image. So there are a lot of ways to do image manipulation. Okay, so resize image. So here I'm using immutals library. So immutals.resize of img. So what is this image? The image which we have loaded. So sample2.jpg. So image, comma, width is equal to 20. And if you want to save a new image in a certain directory, so same directory is there. So now you have only two images. One is sample1.png and sample2.jpg, right? But if you want to save an image, so to read an image, you can use the command called cv2.imread. But if you want to write an image, you can use command called cv2.imwrite. Okay, imread and imwrite. So the syntax which is going to be very easy. And here inside the double quote, so we need to specify the file name, in which name you are going to save your image. Okay, resize image.jpg. So we are going to save, first of all, we are going to read this sample2.jpg, and we are going to resize this image into width is equal to 20. And we are going to save that resized image into my local directory. Now you have only two images, right? So for an example, let us run this, run module. Okay, so it's done. Okay, it doesn't print at anything, but you can able to see in the file name here. So what is the file name here? Resized image.jpg. So where it is in the program? Here it is. Resized image.jpg. And what is the file? So this is sample2.jpg, right? So the sample2.jpg, which is resized here, that resized image which has been saved in the local directory. Okay, so that's all the things we have did here, guys. Okay, so I hope you clearly understand the first program. If you understood this, you just post I understood Sanjay in your live chat. Okay, if you understood about the first program, it is very basic things, but we really need to know whenever we used to face a lot of problem on the upcoming session. So this will be very helpful for you. If you clearly understood this, you just please post I understood this in I understood Sanjay in your live chat. Okay, so I am repeating again. So import CV2, so the computer vision library and immutals library, which has been imported first of all, and we are going to read an image from my local library. This is sample2.jpg, and we are going to resize an image into the width of 20, and then we are going to save a resized image into my local directory, which is in the name of resized image.jpg. Okay, so from the first program we have did read an image, resize an image, and write an image. Okay, these three stuffs we have did in the first program. Okay, I hope you all clear with this. So thank you so much, Gautam, Vaitish, Akshay. So a lot of people are posted. I understood. It's wonderful. Okay, some people are posting no. Okay, I'm repeating again. Okay, so no problem. So this is example 1. So it's simple, guys, very simple. So I have one image. Okay, so I'll delete the previous image. I have only one image, sample2.jpg. I'm going to read an image, and I'm going to resize an image, and I'm going to save the resized image. So these are the 3 ways we are going to do. These are the 3 steps. These are the 3 process we are going to do. So first of all, we need 2 libraries, which is computer vision library and immutals library. And from the first line, so that is cv2.imread. So which is going to be helpful for reading an image from my local directory. Okay, on my local directory, so there is an image called sample2.jpg. If you want to read it into the Python program, that can be read with the help of cv2 function, cv2.imread function. Okay, and here we are going to resize an image by using the library called immutals. Okay, so that's the second line. Okay, and in the third line we are going to save a new image. So here we are not saving the image, the raw image. Instead, we are saving this resized image. Okay, saving an image in my local directory. So, okay, these are the 3 lines. I hope the people who posted know. So that means so you just I think you understood this now. Okay, so that is the first one. And second example 2. So here what we are going to do is we are going to apply some blur. Okay, so what is mean by blur? So I hope you all know. So it is kind of like smoothing thing. So before that I'll show the output. So here sample2.jpg, say I'm reading the same image and I'm applying a Gaussian blur, so which is going to be helpful for smoothing an image. So I'm going to run this just to see the output first of all. This is original sample image, whereas this is the Gaussian blur image. I hope you understand from this output, guys. Okay, so what is the difference between the original image and then blur image? Okay, so because it is going to be helpful for smoothing. So if you have any noises or if you have any other problem, so you can smooth an image by using this Gaussian blur. Okay, so img is equal to cv2.imread, same function to read an image, and Gaussian blur image is equal to cv2.Gaussian blur of image, comma 21 comma 0. So here we are going to apply it to the certain kernel. So for an example, if I'm going to change the value to 12, so 12, so it is going to be changed. Okay, so it is giving some different size. Okay, no problem. Okay, and another main thing I wish to share with you. So here that it is the commands and then syntax which I have given in this presentation, guys. Okay, if you really want, so definitely once the session is completed, I'll share this presentation to you, because so here I have given the syntax format. So for an example, whenever you are applying some blur or some techniques, so cv2.Gaussian blur of source, comma source, which is nothing but this source image, for which image we are going to apply that blur, and the kernel. So kernel in the sense it is going to be applied for a certain image, how much ratio or something like that, and the border type. So what is the border type which is going to be? Here we have given 0. Okay, so here we have applied the Gaussian blur, and again we have saved an image in our local directory itself. Okay, Gaussian blur. Okay, in the name of Gaussian blur, I saved an image in my local directory itself. Okay, so this is what we have done in the second program. Okay, so and then third program, so let us see here. So example 3. So here we are applying some thresholding. So what is meant by this these process? So you just see this output. So first of all, we are importing an image. So first of all, same as like we have imported a library, and we are going to load an image, sample.jpg. Okay, so Abhishek, I noted to go slow. Yes, of course, definitely I'll go slow. And then gray image is equal to, what we are going to do is This is the color image. So this is the workflow. So I think it is clearly understood while seeing these pictures. So the first picture, which is a original image, by reading from this first line, cv2.imread function. And if you want to convert a colored image into a grayscale image, you can use the syntax called cv2.cvt color. Okay, so cv2.cvt color will be helpful for converting the color image into a grayscale image. Okay, cv2 bgr to gray. Okay, so here you can also convert into a different level. So BGR to gray or RGB to gray. So something like that based on the image format. So we are converting the colored image into a grayscale image. That is the second line here. And we are applying a blur here. So I think we all know. So for smoothing. So we are applying the blur. And again, we are doing some thresholding. So thresholding in the sense, we are converting into a binary, but what we are going to do is, if the certain pixel value which is little bit maximum than the certain threshold, then we are going to change that certain value into 0. So which will be turned into like 0 color values or 0 color thing. If the value which is less than the threshold, then it will then we will use to change into a white color. So this is what looks like. Okay, for an example, if you are seeing in the program. Okay, so what we have did, so image is equal to cv2.imread of sample2.jpg, same image we are going to load it, and then gray image is equal to cv2.cvt color of, this is a source image, comma cv2.color underscore bgr to gray. We are going to convert the color image into a grayscale image first of all. Okay, here we have applied a blur. So here in this program we haven't applied a blur, we have directly gone into the threshold. So while talking about the threshold, we need to specify the thresholds. Okay, so here we have specified the first threshold, which is 150, and maximum value for the threshold, which is 255. So whenever it is crossing the threshold, it will turn that value into 0 or 1, or else so 0 or 1 means it is nothing but a black or white. Okay, so comma binary comma type. So what is kind of type is here? So what is the type here? cv2.thresh binary. We are going to convert that image into a binary image. And why we have dropped this one is, guys, whenever we used to have a certain syntax, so any kind of syntax. So for an example, if you are reading a frame from the camera, some of the syntax or some of the concept, some of the syntax will return you the two values. Okay, so from that two values, we can able to get out any one value on specific, the first value or second value. If you need a first value, you can specify 0, but if you need a second value, you can specify like a 1. So that's why we have specified 1, because this cv2.threshold, which is giving a 2 return value. So from that, I need second value where the image data lies. So we are going to take that data and we are going to save it in my local directory. Okay. So that is mean by this thresh image. So cv2.threshold of gray image, and then threshold and maximum threshold value, and then type, and then that for the to obtaining or to acquiring the second value of the two return values. Okay, and cv2.imread, so which we have saved our gray thresholded image. Okay, that's it. So run, and then run module. It's done now. So if you are seeing in the local directory, so here this is the normal image. Okay, so this is the original image. But the thresholding image, if you are seeing this, it is really perfect. Okay, so that is based on this threshold value which we have specified. This is 180, right? But in the presentation, we have given that for an example, we have given 150. Okay, if you are changing the threshold, like for an example, if I'm going to give 89 or let us put 95. Okay, so let us see the output image now. So run and then run module. Okay, it is also looking like same. So you can able to change it and you can able to observe the change, observe the output here. Okay, so let us see the presentation here. We have given 150. Okay, so let us give 150 or something like that. Okay, so you can change the value and you can able to observe the output. So how much threshold? So for an example, you have already converted your color image into a grayscale image like this. So whenever the certain pixel value of each and every pixel which is present in this image, whenever it is crossing the certain threshold, then it will be turned into this 0. Okay, whenever if it is not crossing that threshold, then we will turn that into a white color. Okay, so that is meaning of this thresholding. Okay, so I hope you are clear with this, guys. Jay Sarod, sir, explain it once. Yes, of course. Okay, so I'll explain it again. So in this program, what we are doing is, we are going to convert this color image into this kind of black and white image. But we don't know whether in which part we need to turn that into a black and which part we need to turn into white. So for that, what we are going to do, first of all, we are going to convert the color image into a grayscale image. Okay, before directly converting into a binary, I'm going to convert the color image into a grayscale image. So this is the color image, and we have converted this colored image into a grayscale image by using cv2.cvt color syntax. cv2.cvt color of the image, original image, which we need to transfer, comma cv2.color underscore bgr to gray. So we are going to convert that color image into a grayscale image. And then we are going to applying a threshold. Okay, so for applying a threshold, so here we have this threshold. So here we have specified this threshold. So whenever the certain value of the input data which is greater than the threshold, we are going to convert into a black color, and whenever the certain value which is less than the certain threshold, we are going to convert into a white color. So that is what we are going to do it here. Okay, so once the thresholding is done, so we have saved the thresholded image in my local directory. Okay, threshold image 2.jpg. Okay, so that's what we have found, guys. Okay, so I hope you all clear with this now. So if you are super clear with this, you just post I'm super clear Sanjay in your live chat, or else you just post I'm with you Sanjay in your live chat. Okay, and then let us go for the next examples. So example number 4. Okay, so it is directly moving object detection. So before that, let us see this. Okay, so another main thing, guys. So here, let us work on some video, or let us work on some frame which is acquired from the camera, guys. Okay, so before that, I would like to share some information to you. So whenever you need to know about something about computer vision, so if you want to do some morphing, or if you want to do convert the certain image into a different kind of formats or different kind of what to say transformations, so simply you just look for computer vision cheat sheet. Okay, so thank you so much, Vishal and Gaurav and Harshal. So it's wonderful, guys. A lot of people are posting super clear, Sanjay. It's wonderful. And Manas, thank you so much for posting super with you. Okay, so what is the thing, guys? Whenever you used to use some of the concepts, like if you want to convert a certain color of image into a different color of image, so if you want to convert color image into this like a BGR format into HSV kind of format, so whenever you used to face this kind of problem, because guys, so definitely based on our new application based learning, we are about to deliver the knowledge which is required to be very helpful for you guys to develop yourself. So that's also we are going to discuss later. So before that, so whenever if you want to work on a computer vision, so if you want to convert the certain color of image into a different color format, or if you want to do any format, so please look for computer vision cheat sheet in a Google, so where you can able to get a lot of syntax and a lot of things. So simply you can type, so how to convert the color image into a grayscale image, how to convert the RGB color into HSV color. So likewise, you just type it and you can copy the syntax and you just paste it in the program. Okay, so now these are all like very basics about what to say, very basics about computer vision, like how to work on images. But other than that, if you want to do, or if you want to draw some text in it, if you want to put some text in an image, or if you want to draw a rectangle, or if you want to draw some shape in an image, how can we do that? So that is also simple, guys. It is very simple. So whenever we used to work on this Python programming, it is completely based on our libraries. So that's why this drawing a rectangle, or writing a text in an image, or converting or reading an image, or writing an image, or thresholding an image, or applying a blurring in an image. So this kind of thing can be done with the help of the computer vision library itself. Okay, so what we are going to do is, so here cv2 dot rectangle of source comma start point comma end point comma color comma thickness. What does it mean by that? It's simple, guys. For an example, cv2 dot rectangle of img comma. So what is that? So what is the image which we are going to read? Okay, we are going to read an image, and x comma y, which is nothing but start point and then end point. So for an example, guys, if for an example, let us have some image here. Okay, so it's different book here. Okay, so I'll take this book. Okay, so you just to see this is an image. Okay, so in this image, if you are going to draw a rectangle, okay, so for an example, let us see this frame. So in this frame, if you are want to draw a face detection, okay, so you want to detect the face, okay, where the face is, you want to locate the face, right? If you want to locate the face, what you used to do, so you used to draw a square, or you used to draw a rectangle around the face, right? For an example, if I'm going to show this image, in this image, if you want to draw a rectangle, so how can we draw the rectangle, guys? How can we draw the rectangle? First of all, we need to know about the start point, right? So where I'm going to start to draw my rectangle here. So we need to know the start point, right? So that start point, which is known as this x comma y. Okay, so point is nothing but x and then y, right? So two-dimensional. So that is the first we need to know, x and then y. So you just imagine, so I'm going to draw the rectangle on the top part of my book. Okay, so if that is so this is my x and then y, x comma y. This is the start point. So first of all, we need to know from where we need to draw the rectangle, right? And second thing, what we are going to do is, so if you want to drag a rectangle, so you just want to know what is the height, and what is the width. So if you already know the start point, from the start point, if you want to draw the rectangle, we need to know height and then width, right? So for that, so from the existing data point, like x comma y, so x plus w, so x plus w, so this is x plus w, right? And y plus h. Okay, so that you will get that coordinate of the rectangle. So okay, so I hope you clear with this what is x comma y and what is x plus w and y plus h, guys. So if you clear about this, you just post I'm super clear Sanjay in your live chat. Okay, so x comma y comma x plus w comma y plus h, y plus h. So what is mean by that? This is the start point and this is the end point. Okay, it's to simply to say, so this is start point, this is the end point. So it is not an end point, this is like overall end point. So yes, of course. So that with the help of, you can able to draw the rectangle around it. Okay, so first of all, cv2 dot rectangle, the source image, okay, img, comma x comma y, this is the start point, and x plus w comma y plus h, that is the second data the end point, comma 0 comma 255 comma 0. So this is the color like RGB. Okay, so if you want red or green or blue, so that can be specified here. Okay, 0 comma 255 comma 0 or 255 comma 0 comma 0. So based on the color which you want, comma 2. So what is 2 here? That is nothing but a thickness. So if you want to draw the rectangle, what is the thickness of that rectangle need to be? Okay, that is the meaning here. Okay, so I hope you are clear with the cv2 dot rectangle, guys. cv2 dot rectangle of img comma start point comma end point comma color comma thickness. Okay, I hope you are clear with this. And then if you want to put some text, for an example, if some person is entering in front of your house or your entrance, if some person is standing in front of your entrance, so if it is so, then so you already having some surveillance camera or something like that. Okay, so if it is so, then if someone is standing there, so you will already detect the face, right? So and after that, if you want to recognize who is that, so if the new person which is who is standing in front of like what to say, like your entrance, so if you want to recognize if if that person is in our database, so in our company or something like that. Okay, so if that is a new person also, it should put a new person, or it should put their name. So he is from mechanical department, he is from electrical, so electrical department, so he is also one of the person from the electrical, or his name is Champ, or his name is Sanjay. So likewise, we used to print the name, so we just want to write the text in an image itself whenever we used to acquire the frame from the camera even. So if you want to write a text, how can we write that? So it's simple. So for an example, cv2 dot put text of img, so this is the source image, in which image we are going to put the text, comma text. Okay, so what is the text we need to put? So here, instead of text, you can put the name. Okay, you can pass the string called name. Okay, so in the format of like in the format of like string, the data type like string. Okay, comma, and this is the position. So in which position you are going to put the text? Okay, x comma y, of course. Okay, 10 comma 20, so it's like x comma y. Okay, so 10 is x and 20 is just going to be y. This is the position. So in which position you are going to put the text, and comma which font we are going to use. So cv2 dot font Hershey underscore simplex. So this is the font. Okay, which font we are going to use, and then 0.5 is font size. Okay, which font size, in which font size we are going to use, and 0.0.255, which is a color, comma 2 is the thickness of that text. Okay, I hope you are clear with the drawing rectangle and putting text in an image, guys. If you are super clear with this, you just post I'm clear Sanjay in your live chat. Okay, so and then finding a contours. So finding a contours, in the sense, it's simple, guys. So for an example, what to say, for an example, here I am there, right? So if you want to find out a certain image, you can able to find out the neighborhood pixels, right? So like we can able to find out the neighborhood. For example, if I'm showing this object in front of you, okay, what you will say? So here this is a phone, right? So this is the red colors, right? So if you want to find out the neighborhood pixels and you are going to connect it. So for an example, I'm here and this mobile phone is here. Now, if you want to track this mobile phone only, so based on the color or maybe anything, so you just want to track this mobile for an example. So based on the color, what we can use to do is you can able to find out the nearby pixels, so that you can connect it, so that this complete thing will be converted into a single single object. So it will track this complete contour. So this it will track the complete area. So this is the area. So you just imagine, guys. So here I'm there. So here I'm there, and here there is a microphone here. Here there is a mobile phone is here. So whenever, if you want to track a certain object, so how can we do that? It can be done simply by finding out the neighborhood. So apart from the color filtration and those things, we used to find out the neighborhood pixels, and you are going to connect it into a single area. This is the area. So which is the target area where you are going to track it. Okay, so likewise you can able to find out the contours with the help of this cons. So find contours. So cv2.find contours of thresh image.copy. So we are going to take the thresholded image. So I hope you all remember the thresholded image. The thresholded images.copy, comma, this is retrieval mode and approximation method. So definitely we'll explore on the upcoming project, so that you will learn a lot from it. Okay. Yeah. Now let us go for the first main program, guys. So what is the program which is about? You are going to use the camera. So the people who are all having a web camera, you just please connect your web camera to your laptop and you just execute this program. First of all, we have import CV2, computer vision library, of course. And VS is equal to CV2 dot video capture of 0. So here what the 2 means. So here it is going to be the argument for camera selection, guys. Okay, so camera selection in the sense, if you are using a primary camera, you can use 0, or if you are using a second camera, you can use 1, and you can use 2. So likewise you can change the values to check which camera which is going to take it now. Okay, I'm going to use 1, guys, because I connected 2 camera here. One is for live and another USB web camera I've just placed it here. Okay, so this is the place where we are going to choose the camera, which camera we are going to use. So you may have inbuilt camera in your laptop, or you may have another web camera in your laptop. So first of all, you just put 0 and you just run this program and check the output. If you are getting that shape attribute error, definitely that may be the problem with this argument. Again, change the value, again check it out. Okay, so this is the thing. Okay, so VS is equal to CV2 dot video capture of 1 and while true. So what does mean by this while true, guys? Okay, if you know the answer, you can post your answers in the live chat. Okay, what does mean by while true? Okay, so you just please post your answers in the live chat. And then here we are going to use the syntax called VS. So what is the VS here? The camera which we have already initialized. So VS.read. So VS.read means it is going to return you 2 values. One is empty, so this is just a flag, so as we have already discussed. So some of the syntax will return you the 2 values. So out of the 2 values, you can either use this kind of line, so underscore comma img, or you can specify inside the square braces, you can specify 1 or 0. Okay, so what we are going to do is underscore comma img is equal to vs.read. Okay, we are going to read the frame from the camera, which is video capture of 1. Yeah, we got the first answer, which is by Anushka. So the answer is infinite loop. Yes, of course. And by following her, here we have Pratik Raj and Jainesh and Charles with bro and Avinash and Kalyani. Yes, of course. Sai Harsha Reddy. Okay, it's correct, guys. It's nothing but infinite loop. So it is going to continuously acquire the frame, because if you are specifying with 3 or something like that, it will end the program as soon. Okay, so that only we are giving infinite loop, but we can able to terminate the program in a different way. Okay, I'll tell later. So before that, we are going to read the frame from the camera, this first line, from the first line. So here we are initializing camera. Okay, and from this line, so we are going to read frame from camera. Okay, so this is what we have did, and we are going to display. So we are going to show it in output. cv2.im show off, in which name you are going to show it and what you are going to show. cv2.im show a video stream, comma img. So here, what is the img here? So it is nothing but we are going to read the frame from the camera and we are going to display it. Okay, we are going to display the current image which we have read from the camera, and up to when we need to display. So that is the challenge, right? Because we have given the complete code under the while infinite loop. So because of it is present in this infinite loop, we need to terminate the program at any instant. So cv2.wait key of 1, so ampersand 0 cross ff, so it is going to return you the hexadecimal value. So where if it is matching with q, so if you have pressed the q button, so or else it can also be configured for escape, or it can also be configured for space, like putting like a 27 or something like that by specifying that hexadecimal value itself. So likewise, we can specify the value here. So here, what is this line? This 3 line meaning is whenever you are pressing character q, it is going to break this infinite loop. Okay, that is the meaning here, guys. Okay, so then vs.release. So vs.release means we are here, what we are going to do, we are going to release the camera. Why we are going to do that? Because whenever you are initializing the camera, guys, definitely we need to free up the camera. Otherwise, it will give you the error. So camera isn't already in use, some of the error you will face. So that's why whenever you are using computer vision with the camera, please don't forget to release the camera. Okay, that's the better practice. vs.release and cv2.destroy all windows, which means the frame which we have already opened, right? So whenever you are terminated the program, the camera will be released first of all, and the window will be window will be closed. Okay, that is the meaning here. So I hope you are clear about this program, guys. So let us run this output. So run and then run module. Okay, so this is the output. I think background is not good, so I'm really sorry, guys. Okay, so here just a video frame. So we just we have turned on the camera, so I'm just opened the camera. Okay, so that is what we all did. Okay, so here I just read the frame from the camera and I just displayed. Okay, just displayed. Okay, so you just compare this with the program, guys. So here, what is the title here? Video stream. So that is the title here, right? So what is this here? The video stream. This is going to be the title of the frame. So still now the frame is in live. Okay, still it's showing because we have given this complete program under this infinite loop. Okay, so you can press Q to terminate the program. So I press the Q, so that camera will be also released and Windows also destroyed. Okay, so I hope you are clear with this, guys. If you clear about this, you just post thumbs up emojis in the live chat. Okay, so that's the thing, guys. Okay, I'll repeat again. First of all, computer vision library imported successful, and we are going to initialize a camera. Which camera we are going to use? And this is the infinite loop because we are going to directly stream our camera from our Python program. And underscore comma img, because this vs.read function which is going to return 2 values. One is flag, whether you can also use this flag to make sure whether the frame is obtained or not. So you can put some if statement. So if statement is passed, then you can execute the remaining statement. Likewise, you can write the program. And vs.read, we are going to read the frame from the camera, and we are going to be that frame will be saved in this image variable. Now we are going to display it. So for displaying, we are going to use cv2.im show. Okay, so for read, the syntax is cv2.im read. For write, syntax is cv2.im write. For show, cv2.im show. So these are all the basic commands. So cv2.im show of video stream, img, and key is equal to. So this is going to return you the hexadecimal value. So where it is going to be wait key. So it is going to what to say? It is going to record, or it is going to get the hexadecimal of your key press. Okay, whenever you are pressing a Q, so it will return different value. Whenever you are pressing escape, then it will return you different values. Whenever you are pressing space, then it will return you some of the values. So that value we are going to get it from this line. So after you get that value, so we are going to compare it with the odd of Q. So odd of Q means is that a Q is pressed. So if it is so, then we are going to break that infinite loop. And once the loop has been breaked, then we are going to release the camera and we are going to destroy all windows. Okay, so Ankit Kumar have faced the first problem. So thank you so much, Ankit Kumar, for following me. It's really wonderful. Okay, is showing CV2 has no attribute video capture. So you just imagine, you just see this output, guys. So I'm going to put 3 here. Run module. So what is the error here? Assertion failed. Source is .empty in function cv2.color, because it can't able to apply this color or this values. Okay, so whenever you used to face this kind of error or that shape attribute error, please try to change the argument from 1 to 0. You just run it down, or 1 you just write down, or 2 you just run it down. Okay, so I'm going to use 1 here because I'm using 2 cameras here, totally 3 cameras. Web camera is also there, inbuilt camera, and then 2 secondary cameras are there, which is connected it through USB. Okay, so yeah, we are quite from the camera. So okay, so thank you so much for the people who posted thumbs up. Okay, so it's wonderful. Okay, so that's the thing, guys. Okay, so I hope you guys got this. So and then what we are going to do is we are going for the project today. Okay, so I hope you all excited for this today's project, guys. If you are super excited, you just post I'm super excited, Sanjay, in your live chat. Okay, so give me a sec, I'll increase the font size. Okay, it is going to be very large. Okay, so let it be. I hope it is clear, guys. Okay, so what we are going to do is moving object detection, guys. There is a different concepts or different ways to detect a moving object, guys. The first simplest way, because as we are a beginner, so a lot of people are beginners, so I've given this very basic program. So what is the concept I'm going to do is, so please don't see the program. Okay, so people used to copy that. So first of all, you just understand the concept, guys. So you just look at me. So this moving object detection can be done in different, more kind of complex ways as well. Like easy way is also there. Now we are going to see the easy way. What is the easy way? It's simple. Before that, I'll run this. Okay, what is the easy way I'm going to do? Okay, whenever the frame read from the camera, I'll take the first background image. Okay, so I hope you can able to follow me, guys. So this is the first frame. Okay, so what we are going to do is we are going to obtain the first frame. Okay, the first frame. So I'm going to save it in the name called first frame is equal to this current frame. Okay, so what I'll do is, and then whenever there is some changes in between the first frame with the current frame, then I'll detect that is a moving object, and then will use to draw the bounding box. Okay, that is the meaning, or that is the simplest way of writing this moving object detection, guys. And also, what are the other ways to detect the moving object is you can compare it with the previous frame. There is a two concept, guys. Number one, which is you are whenever you used to run the program, so it will capture the first frame, and whenever the current frame is acquired, so it is going to find out the difference between the current frame and then first frame. Then we can able to draw the bounding box wherever the frame which has got different. So that is also a one simplest, very simplest moving object detection. That is what we are going to do. I'm going to show it now. Whereas there is also a second thing where it is going to be helpful for doing the same moving object detection, but instead of comparing it with the previous frame alone, we are also about to compare it with the previous current frame, as well as like clearing the complete previous frame. So that kind of thing, that is also going to be looking very good. But here we are going to look on to it, the very basic thing. Okay, so let us see, go for the program, guys. So I hope you all ready. Okay, so first of all, import CV2. So CV2 computer vision library, and import time. So this, what is the purpose of using time library? So this time library will be helpful for introducing some delay or acquiring a current timing. So those things can be done with the help of this time library. And immutals library, I hope you all know, doing a resizing to do some manipulation, so that can be done with the help of this immutals library. And cam is equal to cv2 dot video capture of 1. So what does mean by this, guys? So in the previous program we have seen this. So just for an interaction, if you know the answer, you just put your answers in the live chat. Okay, so cv2 dot video capture of 1. So what does mean by that? Okay, you just put your answers in the live chat. And then time dot sleep of 1. So what does mean by this time dot sleep of 1 is, that is 1 second. Okay, so time dot sleep of 1 means 1 second. And initially we are going to assign another new variable called first frame is equal to none. So it is like boolean, okay, assigning into a none. So that it is going to be null value, and area is equal to 500. So it is like how much changes, so how much difference which is between the first frame and then current frame. So that is the area which we have specified. That just a threshold, you can change the threshold to observe the different changes. Okay, and while true function. So while true function, infinite loop, I hope you all know. And underscore comma img is equal to cam.read. We are going to read the frame from the camera. That is going to be saved in the img variable. Okay, yeah, we are getting the response from a lot of people. Unknown Akash, it is the first. Okay, so there are a lot of people have posted the first answers. The answer is initializing the camera. Yes, of course, guys. Thank you so much for the people who are posting the right answer. Okay, so what we are going to do is we are going to read the frame from the camera. Okay, so just we are going to acquire the frame from the camera, and text is equal to normal. So just for initialization, because initially the frame which is acquired, that is going to be normal. And what we are going to do is we are going to resize an image. So immutals dot resize of img comma width is equal to 500. We are going to resize image, okay, into the frame width of 500 because to show it in output. So we are just resized it. And cvt color img comma cv2 dot color of bgr2 gray. So what is mean by this bgr2 gray? What is the meaning of this line, guys? Okay, I hope you all also know this answer. You just put your answers in the live chat. Okay, what is the meaning of this line? cv2 dot cvt color img comma cv2 dot color underscore bgr2 gray. What is the meaning of this line, guys? What this line will do? Okay, if you know the answer, you just put your answers in the live chat. And Gaussian image, we are going to apply in the blur. So we have applied like smoothening. Up to smoothening, the image pre-processing is done. And once it is done, we are going to save that first frame. If the first frame is none, because initially the first frame will be none. So whenever the first, the while true is an infinite loop, right? So it is going to run continuously. So whenever the first frame is none, so it is going to be run at only the first iteration. In the first iteration, if the first frame is none, then first frame is equal to Gaussian image. We are going to assign the current frame, the first new frame into the variable called first frame. Okay, so yeah, we are getting the response, the right answer, which is by a lot of people. Kalyani, who posted also right answer, converting color image into a grayscale image. Yes, of course, it's right. Okay, so what we are going to do is from this 3 line, whenever the program which is in the first iteration, whenever the first frame variable which is none, then we are going to save the current current variable, current frame into a file name called, variable name called first frame. Okay, so now it is going to be first frame. So we are going to compare, or we are going to find out the difference between the first frame and then current frame to find out the difference, and then we are going to acquire the area, and with the help of that area, we are going to draw the bounding box, which are all the area which is different from the first frame. Okay. So image difference is equal to, so that image difference can be finded out with the help of the syntax called cv2 dot absolute difference. Okay, cv2 dot abs difference of first frame. Okay, so first frame which we have. So what is the first frame here? The frame which is acquired on the first iteration of the program. So first frame comma Gaussian image. So Gaussian image in the sense the current frame. So this 3 line will be executed at only once, because on the first iteration alone, it is not going to run at any time. Okay, so whereas it is going to find out the difference between the current frame and then first frame, and threshold image is equal to cv2 dot threshold of image difference comma that threshold and then maximum threshold, and comma cv2 dot threshold binary of 1. Okay, we are going to applying a threshold here. So I hope you all remember what is the threshold means from the presentation. And then thresh image is equal to cv2 dot dilate of thresh image comma none comma iteration is equal to 2. What does mean by this erosion and dilation? So it's simple, guys. You just see this image. So in this image, is it good? Is this image is good? Definitely it is not, because there are some lot of noises in here, right? So some of the white spaces is there. So to overcome that kind of challenges, we can use the methods like erosion and then dilation. Okay, here we are using the cv2 dot dilate of thresh image comma none comma iteration is equal to 2. So it is going to convert that, or it is going to remove that unwanted holes and those things. And what we are going to do is, as we have already discussed, guys, so we have seen a certain example, right? If you want to find out, so in this current frame, if you find out this, if you want to separate this current object, you can able to separate it in a different ways, by based on the color or by based on the different binary values. So it may be different ways. So here, same as like we are going to find out the difference, which we have already found it out, right? So the image different, or threshold image, right? So the threshold image, so we have which we have already find out the distance, so the difference area. So for an example, if this is the new frame which we have seen before, so on the new frame, whenever I am introducing a moving object, any new object, so for that new object, that area, so for that specific area, we are going to find out the counters of an area. So what are the neighborhood area? So and then we are going to get that counter area. So it is going to get the counts. So from that count, it is going to measure it with the compare it with the area. So if the certain counts which is acquired from the counter area, so if it is less than 500, then what we are going to do, we are going to continue to draw the bounding box. So for that, first of all, we need to get x comma y, w comma h. What is mean by that, guys? I hope you all remember this syntax. If you want to draw the rectangle, we need to get the start point and an end point. We need to know the start and the end point. Definitely, whenever you used to draw the rectangle or the unknown frame, definitely we don't know about it. So that can be guarded from this cv2.bounding rectangle of C. So this is the C which we already have, that's a counts. So from the count, we are going to get the coordinates of x, y, w, and then h. X and then y, which is going to be start point, y, w, and then h is going to be width and height. And then what we are going to do is we are going to draw the rectangle. Okay, so why we are going to draw the rectangle is cv2 dot rectangle. To draw the rectangle whenever there is a moving object is detected. Okay, cv2 dot rectangle of img comma x comma y comma x plus w comma y plus h. This is the source and the destination, and then color and then thickness. Okay, we are going to draw the rectangle. And once we have drawn the rectangle, so we are going to put the text like moving object detection. So first of all, we need to initialize the text is equal to moving object detection, and then it's time to put the text in that image frame itself. Okay, cv2 dot put text of image in which frame we are going to put the text. We should not use this threshold image or another counts or something like that, guys, because so on the output we are going to show only that image, right? So the image which is read from the camera directory. We are not going to display any pre-processing image. So current image, so the current frame which is acquired from the camera, comma, the text in which text we need to print. So we are going to print moving object detection, comma, 10, comma 20, which is the position, comma, the font of the text which we need to print it out, and the font size, and then color, and then thickness of your font. And then cv2.im show of camera feed comma img. So we are going to show the display. So our same is like key is equal to cv2.wait key of 1 and Amazon 0 cross ff. So it is going to get the hexadecimal value. It is going to return the hexadecimal value. So q of the q's hexadecimal value can be found out with the help of art. And once the q is pressed, then the infinite loop which is going to be break, and camera which is going to be released, and the windows which is also going to be destroyed. Okay, so I hope you all clear with this. I'm going to use just to see the output, then you'll understand definitely. Okay. Okay, so this is the current frame, guys. So normal. Okay, so whenever a certain object which has been introduced, okay, so whenever certain object which has been introduced, it is showing that is a moving object detection. Okay, so I hope you all clear with this output, guys. So in here, what are the steps here? So first of all, the green color rectangle is here, right? That is the rectangle which we have drawn with the help of a syntax called cv2.rectangle. And I have the text called moving object detection in the red color. Okay, so these are all the steps which are present here. You just see this program. So in this program, cv2.rectangle 0, 255, 0, which is nothing but it's green. So that is a green color, which is a rectangle which has been drawn, and the text which is in the font color of 0, 0, 255, which is red. Okay, so here we have drawn like a red color. Okay, moving object detection detected. Okay, whenever you are removing that, it is going to show normal. Okay, it is having some minor changes. Okay, so something maybe like through the lightning and those things. So you can adjust the threshold to have a better moving object detection. Okay, so I'm repeating again, guys. Moving object detection can be done in two ways. The simplest way, only the thing which we have did in the session. Okay, what is the simplest way? Whenever the object which is being moved, the current frame. So we are going to find out the difference between the current frame versus the first frame. So from the difference, we are going to find out the neighborhood areas. And with the help of that, if the area which is greater than 500, we are going to detect that is a moving object, and we are going to draw the rectangle, and we are going to put the text like moving object is detected. And if you want to change the area, you can also change the area, and you can observe the changes about output. Okay, so I hope you all clear with this, guys. If you all super clear with this program, you just post fire emojis in the live chat. Okay, so I'm repeating the code again. So computer vision library, importing the computer vision library, and time library. So we are going to give some delay. So for that time library, and immutals library, which is for doing a manipulation, like doing a resizing, and then cam is equal to cv2.video capture of 1. So which is going to be initializing a camera, and time dot sleep of 1, which is 1 second, which is 1 second of time delay for initializing the camera, just optional. And first frame is equal to none. So these are all like initialization. And area is equal to 500. This is the threshold which we are given for moving object detection. And while true, this is an infinite loop. And we are going to read the frame from the camera. And text is been initially text which has been initialized as a normal. And before doing other process, we need to do the pre-processing. So for doing a pre-processing, here we are going to smoothen an image. So for that, first of all, we are going to resize an image in the width of 500. And we are going to change the color of that image into a color image into a grayscale image. And then we have applied a blur. And after that, we are going to save that the pre-processed first frame into the variable called first frame. So in the first frame variable, we are going to have the image which is pre-processed, and that is the first frame which is acquired on the first iteration of the while true function. While true loop. And then we are going to find out the difference between the first frame and then current frame. So by using the syntax called cv2.absolute difference and then cv2.threshold. So we are going to apply the threshold. So I hope you all know, you all seen what is the threshold means. And after that, the dilate, which is going to be helpful for removing that holes and those things. And after that, we are going to grab its counter. So what are the count value which we have got? So that only we can able to measure its area. So that is the area here. So what we are going to do is, so for each and every area which we are going to acquire, so for that area, so if the area space is which is less than 500, then we are going to continue the process to draw the bounding box around the certain object. So for drawing the bounding box, first of all, we need to get the coordinates of start point and then end point, that is x, x and then y and then w and then h. So that can be finded out with the help of the cv2.bounding rectangle. And then we are going to draw the rectangle with the help of cv2.rectangle of, by using the syntax, we are going to draw the rectangle by passing the image and then coordinates like x, y and then w and then h. So and then color and then thickness. And then, so once the moving object detection, once the rectangle which is also been drawn, we are going to put the text. So text above the frame. So above the means the top left corner. So on that frame, we are going to put some text. The text is which is nothing but a moving object detection. Moving object detected. Whenever the moving object is detected, that will display this text. If it is normal, so if it is not moving object, then it will print the text called normal. Okay, and so until you are pressing Q button, so this frame which is going to be this process which is going to be continuous. And if you are press the Q button, or you can press Ctrl C to terminate the program. Once you have pressed it, then the camera will be also be released and the windows will also be destroyed. So windows means the frame which is already been used or opened, that will be deleted completely. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed, guys. Thank you so much, guys. A lot of people have posted that fire emojis. It's really wonderful. Definitely I'll share you the code. You just try to work on it, and if you have faced any error, you can post it in the comment box below. Okay, so that's all up to the session, guys. I hope you all clearly enjoyed this. And guys, we are also providing the internship program, single course which is in the price of 750. That's the old price, which is in the value of 26,000. We are providing one course for 750 rupees. But if you have purchased this course in the price of 999, so this is a 3-course combination. So data analytics, artificial intelligence and then machine learning. People used to ask a lot more questions about what is the difference between this YouTube session and then internship program. I'll tell you, guys. If you are attending this only YouTube, definitely you will get the 30 days lecture. Don't worry about it. Okay, definitely, as we have given the commitment, we are going to give that 30 days lectures with attachments and everything. We are going to give it to you. Apart from it, there is also some of the bonus lectures also. For an example, how to work on PyCharm, how to use a mobile phone camera for reading the frame from the camera, and then other additional data sets and additional trained model files, which is trained by our systems, and additional tasks and then assignments. So likewise, you are also going to get a bonus, these kind of things. Apart from it, you are also going to get 2 courses additionally. Machine learning course and data analytics course. So that is the major advantage over the internship, guys. Okay, so if you are attending this only 30-day session, you are going to get this 30 days about only artificial intelligence, like basic about artificial intelligence, as well as you are also going to build some projects as well. Definitely, don't worry about it. But other than that, if you have purchased this internship in the price of 999 rupees, you are going to get 3 courses: data analytics masterclass, machine learning masterclass, and then artificial intelligence masterclass. Okay, the people who already registered before in the price of 750, you are going to get, you are also going to get the link to avail this course in the price of 999 to avail this combo, guys. Okay, so if you are attending this YouTube, you are going to get only 30 days. If you are registered this course in the price of 999 rupees, you are going to get 3 courses: data analytics course, artificial intelligence course, and machine learning course. If you have any doubts regarding the lectures, please visit learn.pantecsolutions.net, LEARN. So I'll post it in the live chat here. So you just please visit learn.pantecsolutions.net. So on here, you just open this AI masterclass using Python, and this machine learning masterclass using Python, and data analytics masterclass. So once you have paid 999 rupees, you are going to get these 3 courses. So in the first courses, for each and every day, there is a projects, OpenCV, object tracking, face recognition. Likewise, we have 30 days of lecture. This is what we are going to do in this 30 days of YouTube. But you are going to additionally get this machine learning 30 days courses as well. Okay, day 7, day 10, day 14, 20, 24. So likewise, you are also going to get this this machine learning course as well as this data analytics course as well, like databases, Power BI tools, and then statistics, and then NumPy, and then pandas, and then machine learning basics. So likewise, you are also going to about to learn some more things. So some of the concept may be repeated on 3 courses, but this lot of lectures which is going to be unique. Okay, so AI masterclass, machine learning masterclass, and data analytics masterclass, you are going to get these 3 courses in the price of 999 rupees. If you really want the link, the link which is given in the live chat, you just click that link and you just register for this internship and get these 3 courses for free, guys. Okay, sorry, in the price of 999, guys. Okay, and the first batch which is going to end soon, guys, I think it is ends on Wednesday, coming Wednesday. The first batch which is going to end soon, because the batches, in the sense, you will get the first priority to get the certificates and those things. So that only I'm insisting you to register as soon before this first batches which is going to end. Okay, so before Wednesday, if you registered, you are going to be in the first batch. If you are crossing the Wednesday, you are going to be the second batch. You are going to get the second priority with the certificates and other additional process. Every process, you are going to get the second priority. Okay, so if you really want to be in the part of the first batch, please register before this Wednesday. Okay, so Techno Talk 2021, please clarify it is for 30 days or 90 days. Techno Talk, if you are attending YouTube, that will be 30 days, only AI masterclass. But if you register for this internship on 999 rupees, you are going to get 90 days. Okay, 3 courses, not only AI course, as well as machine learning course, as well as data analytics course. You are going to get the 3 courses for in the price of 999. That is a 90 days course. Okay. So this 90 days course, which is in the total value of 1,14,000 rupees, we are providing it for only 999. If you really want the link, you just click the link which is given in the live chat and or in the description, the first link. You just register for this internship in the price of 999, guys. Okay, offer before the offer ends. And today's short bites, which is also again tech news. Elon Musk Starlink satellites beam internet into remote Chilean fishing hamlet. So it is a new try. It is really wonderful because Elon is already having some plan to provide a universal internet around the globe. So you just imagine, guys, in around the world. So a lot of satellite which is been going to be placed. So and every world which is going to be interconnected. So imagine in India, we are used to have different SIM cards, different network providers, right? So Airtel is there, Jio is there, and Vodafone is there. But in the different countries, they used to have different networks. But if you just connected with a single satellite, you just imagine this idea. Okay, so the complete world, which is going to be connected with a single internet. So that is the first work which is done by Elon, Starlink satellite beam. Okay, so it is one of the 2 places in Chile to be chosen for a pilot project run by Musk to receive free internet for a year. Okay, it is the first try. It is really successful. So likewise, he is also about to place a lot of satellites around the world, so that every device which is going to be connected with a single network. So how it is, guys? So how it's this short bites? How is this today's tech news? You just post your comments in the live chat. Okay, so yeah, and then here we have Q&A, guys. If you have any questions, please raise your questions. Okay. Vicky Binnar, at least we need 1 year access. Actually, we have given 6 months access. Okay, please commit to yourself, because actually we have taken some statistics that whenever the people are not having the deadline, so like deadline or deadline anything. So if it is given for lifetime, so likewise, So people used to postpone things, right? So this is the how many of you guys agree to this point? How many of you people have registered for any Udemy or any some other course? How many of you guys kept it hold already always? Because I have registered some other courses like ethical hacking, I think, and then some other lot of things. But some of the courses were still idle, but I already paid for it. So still now I think that it is lifetime, so I'll learn later. I used to postpone things. This is also based on my experience. I hope you all agree to this point. So that's why we are given that 6 months plan. So you all will be coming to the commitment that you have already paid for it, that you need to be rush it up and you need to finish it off. Okay, it should not about getting the money from you guys. We really want you guys to complete it. Okay, you just want to complete it, and you just want to get a job on it, and you just want to get some value from it. It is not about to only pay for us and to learn something and only completing 2 or 3 lectures. It is not like that. We really want you guys to complete course. Like 30 days means 30 days you need to be completed. So 90 days means 90 days you should complete, and you should get job from it. And you should want to post we got job from Pantech Solutions because of the lectures lectures from the Pantech Solutions. Okay, we really want that. So that is our main motive to place a lot of their job, a lot of students on the job, and the people who are working as industries or faculties, they need to use this artificial intelligence program to work on some kind of automation or intelligence. Like in our data analytics, we have worked on Excel databases and those things that will be very helpful for industrialists and business people too. So that is our main motive, guys. Okay. Teja, I'm charging, it's changing the value from 0 to 3 in video capture, still it's showing error. So if it is so, please check your camera, Teja. I think there are possibilities like if your camera is not working, definitely you'll face that error. The second possibility, if the camera which is opened in some other application, and if you are trying to open the same camera from your this argument by using this Python program, that will also give the same error. Please check that out. Okay. Tangavel, I bought 750 course. I need to upgrade to 999. I didn't get the upgradation link. Actually, definitely I will send you the link within 1 or 2 days. Definitely you will receive the link. But if you registered only before 7 days or 6 days, you will get the link. Otherwise, you won't get that offer because that is an offer which is about 999. Okay. Gulliver, why we import time? So what import time? Yes, of course. So in this Python program here, we have given this time delay. So 1 second delay, right? So that's why we have imported this time. So sometimes it will work and sometimes it may give from some problem, but anyhow you can remove it. Okay, you can also remove it. This is just a delay. So why we are giving delay is that the time delay which is given for the camera to be opened or the camera to be accessed. So for that we are giving some delay to access the camera from the Python program. So that is what this time.sleep means. Okay, so I hope your doubts are cleared. Gulliver, thank you so much for asking that question. Southern's World, could you provide the source code of tomorrow's exercise in advance such that they will be ready, the code loaded in our system and easy for us to follow you? Southern's World, definitely that is not possible because people used to feel boring because a lot of people want to see the output alone. So once they have seen the output, they'll be satisfied and they'll come out of the session, or they won't attend the session, they won't learn the program. So that's why we have framed this application based learning on daily wise. So if you already have the code, so if you already executed it and if you already seen the output, lot of people, majorly 80% of the people will be satisfied and they'll close the session. They won't come into the session. So that's why I want to deliver as much knowledge I can regarding the concepts, regarding the algorithms. So and then project. So that is the what to say, proper workflow to learn something. Okay. So anyhow, definitely I'll show the output first, then I'll see the program. But if you got satisfied about the program and then output which you already got in your laptop, definitely people won't attend the session. So that's why I'm not going to do that. Guys, do you have any other questions? If you have any other questions, please raise your questions in the live chat. Gayatri, I'm getting none type object has no attribute shape error. Yes, of course, that error because of one, if you are using image, that is the two possibility of error which I've already told. But if you are using the camera, so that might be the problem only with the problem with the camera, or it might be the problem with the camera which has already been used by different different application. So this might be the problem, or else the permission. You just try to run the program from the command window, or else if your laptop is not giving permission to access the camera, so that might also be a problem. Uh, Praveen, what is the wait key, Sanjay? Wait key is simple, guys. You are running this frame, right? So I'll show this code. So in this code, you are running it, right? So you run the program, so it is running continuously. It's showing that frame continuously. What it is going to do is, it is like a kind of interrupt. Okay, it is going to wait infinite. Okay, it is going to wait infinite. So you can also give like it is a kind of infinite waiting. So it is going to wait infinite until it is going to get some key, where the key value which is equals to the hexadecimal value of q. Okay, that is the meaning. So it is going to wait until the key value which is equals to that out of q. So if it is equals to q, then it will be break, or else again it will wait for the certain key again and again. So that is the meaning here. Okay, I hope you are clear with that. Okay, guys, any other questions? Deepshika, can I do it in mobile because I have no computer? Complete program, it is not possible, Deepika. Sorry, it's Deepshika. So it is because and the next we are going to work on a lot of deep learning and those things. It is not possible. Definitely, you need a laptop. You need to get some rental laptop. Even it is also available. You just check it out in the internet. So for basic usage, please have a rental for 1 month. I think it is nearly around 1,500. I think so. I'm not sure. So please check it out and please get some rental laptops and please work it out. Okay, because if you are working as a hands-on, definitely that will be very helpful for you. Okay. Pranesh, in resize, none type object has no attribute shape. Yes, guys. Again. That's why I've given this first error that error. That's why I've shown the first error like that, because that error may be because of you. If you haven't, if you don't have this image in your directory, if you have not given the image name and then its extension properly, or if your image is located in the different directory and then your code is different directory means. So these are all the possibility of the error, guys. Okay, so if you are getting that none type shape attribute error, so please make sure you have overcome that problems. Okay. Sanjay, these projects can put in my resume or GitHub. Yes, of course. Please load it, Surya. You can load it now. Okay, no problem. You can load it. Guna Shravanti, I paid amount related to internship. Why they refunded money to me? I'm really sorry, Guna. You just post your doubts in WhatsApp. Okay, so post your query in the WhatsApp. So definitely we'll try to fix it out. Okay. Can I get the certification from yesterday? I joined for the session. No problem. Out of this 30 days, I think you need to attend more than 20 days of the session. So if you attended 20 days of the session, definitely you will get the certificate. Where will be the 90 days 3 combo course be held? It is not a live, it is a self-paced, where we will give you the login access for the portal, and we are already planning it for the hackathon, like doing like live. We are about to work on. Definitely will plan it for. But before that, up to now, it is going to be a self-paced. The video will lectures and then source code, everything will be given in the portal itself. So you'll get the login access once you are paid for that course. Mritunjay, kindly send the PPT one day. Actually, PPTs all send into the WhatsApp, I think. Okay, you just please check it out. Okay. Ram Balaji, Sanjay, can you please send today's code link, please, for practice? Of course, yes, of course, definitely will send you the code either via email or via WhatsApp. Definitely will send it for practice. Definitely. Pushpalata, AI and ML is too vast. It is possible to for a beginner to learn from scratch in 30 days. Yes, of course. So in here, we used to get lot more basic ideas about deep learning. What does mean by that? What is behind? What is running behind it? What are the algorithms is there? What does mean by NLP? What is mean by chatbots? And what is mean by machine learning? What are the algorithms is here? So if you are subscribed to this 3 course combo, that is 90 days masterclass combo, you will get complete idea about it. Okay, so apart from it, if you are going for the industry, they used to have a lot of clouds like IBM, so it is like a paid clouds, so they used to maintain that kind of clouds. But before that, you will have that knowledge on your basic system level. The people already people are used to have very basic laptops, right? So with the help of this normal laptop, what are the things we can do? So that is all completely covered on this 3 masterclass combo. Okay, so that's why it is completely going to give the complete knowledge from the scratch. Okay. Okay, guys, it's time to end the session now. So thank you so much for the people who interacted here. So it's really wonderful. And tomorrow's session, which is going to be a real-time face detection and then tracking. So that is also going to be real time by using a camera even. So we're going to detect the face and we're going to track the face. So this is the before method for face recognition. So this is the face detection and then tracking. And if you guys want to follow me, you can also follow me through the LinkedIn. The LinkedIn link is also given in the description below. And if you want to know about project, please visit pantechsolutions.net. And if you want to know about any courses, please visit learn.pantechsolutions.net. Okay, so that's all about the session. So thank you so much. Thank you once again. So it's really wonderful. I hope you enjoyed the today's session. If you enjoyed, you can post your comments in the live chats. Okay, so thank you once again. Thank you so much. It's me, Sanjay, signing off. Until then, bye. We'll see you on the tomorrow session.